Greetings, empowered souls. It's Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, although it's almost over here in the United States. So anyway, this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Cancer Collective. Cancer, I am giving you your June 2026 divine messages that you need to hear. And this is basically just tapping in to see what your month is going to look like or may look like. Because, of course, energy changes all the time. Some things, of course, are divinely fated, but other things, energies can change. So not everything is always set in stone. So with that being said, guys, if you are still here, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up like button. I do appreciate it. It helps the channel continue to move through the thick YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't already, be sure to share and subscribe and hit the notification bell, if you please. Thank you. All right, let's tap in, Cancer, to see what June 2026 is going to look like. And also, June is the start of your Cancer season. Well, the later part of June is. And also, too, there's going to be a Mercury retrograde towards the end of June. So I already feel like you guys may have a lot going on next month. All right, so Holy Divine Spirit, what do we have? What's going to be going on with Cancer Collective June 2026? Please and thank you. Also, too, I mean to tell you guys, to remind you, you can always fast forward through my shuffle. So what came out is big changes are coming. So this isn't an actual tarot card, but it is part of the deck here. These little side cards of messages. So it says solar eclipse, big changes are coming. Timing is about 6 months. So I'm gathering it's for Cancer Collective, is those big changes are going to start next month, possibly during your birthday season start, which is towards the end of June. Okay. It says find your inner truth, catalyst for change, transformation, big changes, of course, cosmic trigger beginnings. So yeah, big changes are coming now. And I had that feeling that things were going to start to get busy. I think I had just said that in the beginning of the message. So what else, Holy Divine Spirit? What else is going on with Cancer Collective June 2026? Please and thank you. Okay, I'm being told to take that. So we got the new moon that came out. It says manifest your desires. This is another one of those separate messages within the deck. A change in direction, set your intentions, a new cycle begins, don't give up, germination. And then we had the Eight of Cups in reverse that came out. I'm sorry, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse that came out. Or the Eight of Coins in reverse. What else for Cancer Collective June 2026? What else is going on with Cancer Collective for June 2026? Please and thank you. We got Page of Coins that came out sideways. We got autumnal equinox. So fall equinox message here. Prepare for change. a few months, make long-term plans, express gratitude, harvest fall time. So you guys are already getting quite a few messages about big changes happening. And with the 8 of coins coming out in reverse and the page of coins coming out sideways, this talks about I'm getting new projects, maybe in reference to work. Because on the bottom of the deck, I also saw 3 of coins in reverse, which talks about lack of collaboration, doing things alone, uncommitted. Could be also talking about third-party friction as well. It also can talk about loss of motivation, not learning from past mistakes. And on the top of the deck here, we have a tower in reverse. So there's something where you guys could be doing that is either delaying a tower moment that needs to happen, or something that you guys could be doing that could be delaying a tower moment that needs to happen. And I feel like this has to do with the 8 of coins in reverse here and the page of coins sideways. Some of you guys could be struggling with or even procrastinating taking on a new project or work, or taking on something, procrastinating or delaying taking on a new endeavor that maybe you guys aren't sure about, that you have hesitation about. Because whatever you guys have been doing over and over is not working with the 8 of coins in reverse. Something you've been doing over and over, not getting the results that you want. So you could be trying to stick to something, Cancers, that you are familiar with, whether it's certain projects, certain work. I feel this has to do with career or personal passion projects, something that you've been doing for a long time that's not getting you the results that you need or want. And you're being called by divine source to do something new, go in a different direction. But you could be hesitating or procrastinating because it's something new. You're not sure how it's going to pan out. It requires a change that is going to make you uncomfortable. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It requires a change that's going to make you uncomfortable. And so therefore, you're delaying your dreams and your desires by trying to avoid the necessary change needed. Thank you, Spirit. Felt like I was struggling a bit. That's what I'm getting for some of you guys. Because a lot of this energy I'm feeling as we're going into June does have more to do with something that you've been doing, or something that you've been comfortable doing, or something that you want to keep doing that's comfortable and familiar to you, but it's not giving you the results that you want, and it's not getting you any place. It's almost like I feel that saying about doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is what they say is the definition of insanity. So that's the energy that I'm getting for some of you guys. Is I feel like a lot of you guys know that you should be doing something different. I think there's just a level of maybe fear of the unknown, fear of change. What is it going to look like? How much change is it going to require me to do X, Y, and Z? It's going to make me uncomfortable. Am I going to be able to land on 2 feet? What's it going to look like? Is it going to fail? Is it going to, I'm getting that energy for some of you guys. I am. So with that being said, what time is it? Okay. With that being said, Divine Spirit, what is the likely or strongest potential outcome for Cancer Collective for June 2026? Again, these are energies that can change. You guys can change these energies. Again, some things are divinely fated to happen because that's just how life is. But at the same time, as I said before in the beginning, not everything is always set in stone. But what are the strongest potential outcomes for Cancer Collective for June 2026? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. This is funny. Kind of reminds me of Leo Collective. You got the eight of coins in the upright this time. So with this different tarot decks, I'm using two different tarot decks. The first tarot deck we have coming out in the eight of coins reversed, and in the second deck, this next deck here, we have the eight of coins again, but in the upright. So some of you guys in the beginning of June could still be in that energy of the eight of coins in reverse and in the page of coins sideways. I feel like it's sideways because you guys are in the process. For me, a sideways card tells me that this is an energy that is currently manifesting. It could be currently manifesting in the upright or in the reverse. And with this eight of coins in the upright that just came out, giving me the strongest potential for you guys for June 2026, tells me that this page of coins that came out in the sideways is slowly manifesting in the upright. So I want to encourage you guys to keep that momentum, keep that drive, work on the fear of change, work on the fear of the unknown, knowing that you are going to land on your feet. Because I'm hearing divine source wouldn't be bringing all these big changes to your life if you were not going to succeed. And divine source wouldn't be bringing these big changes to your life, Cancer, if you weren't meant for these new changes, these new opportunities, these new possibilities, this new journey, this new life. And let me get one last card from this deck, Holy Spirit. What else for Cancer Collective for June 2026? Please and thank you. So you are going to be cultivating partnerships and working on your talent and your skills, the things that you have. You are going to be working on that. You are going to be working towards your career and manifesting what you want. We got the Five of Swords in reverse. I like that. I like that energy. The Five of Swords in reverse talks about forgiveness. It also talks about being out of that conflict energy. It talks also about you, Cancer, coming out of that self-sabotage energy. Because let's face it, we all have been our own self-saboteurs in our lives. in many different areas. But this is saying for you guys with the Five of Swords in reverse, you guys are going to be coming out of that self-sabotage where, for example, with these changes, you know, the way that we sabotage ourselves and try to avoid going into new situations because it makes us uncomfortable, because we have a fear of the unknown, we have the fear of change, we procrastinate, we make excuses, we start doubting ourselves. All these things that we put into place to sabotage the very things that we want. But with this Five of Swords in reverse, man, you guys are coming out of that. You're like, oh no, not today. Not today, Satan. Not today, devil. You're not gonna hold me back this time. I'm going to get what I deserve and what I desire. And again, you may initially, as we go into the month of June, be a bit slow coming around to that, but you will, by the end of June, your birthday season, Cancer, you guys are going to be in a better standing. Okay, I like that. So with that being said, let's get a Moonology Oracle message for you guys, as we are currently also in the full blue moon in Sagittarius energy. Keep in mind, the full moon energy can last up to 30 days. So with that being said, what message do we have for Cancer Collective, Holy Spirit, with this full blue moon in Sagittarius energy? Show the world the real you. Yes, get on out there and do your thing. This is talking about your personal passion projects, your work, your career, the new area of your life where you're going to be investing and doing something different. Show the world the real you while you're at it. Don't hide. Don't go into that crab shell, Cancer. Okay? What else? Okay, I'm being told to take these two. Your hard work is paying off. What? Say what? Yes. Your hard work is paying off and will be paying off. And we have, don't let your past hold you back. Exactly. Don't let your past belief systems, your mindsets, the negative self-talk, the fear of change, the fear of the unknown, and don't let that self-sabotage energy hold you back. And it looks like you're not going to let it hold you back based on these cards, and especially the Five of Swords in reverse that came out. I like that. I like that. So lastly, let's get a blocked and blessed message for you guys. This is the little sassy, sarcastic deck that really tells it like it is. So just a FYI, just a heads up, it's going to tell it like it is, but it also has a bit of humor to it as well. So if you're down for it, you know, that's great. If you don't want to hear things like it is, and you don't want the sass and the brass, you might want to skip this part. Holy Divine Spirit, what message do we have for Cancer Collective as we complete the reading? Oh, this one flew out. It says, stop mistaking static for signals. Your anxiety isn't intuition. It's bad Wi-Fi. And it says at the bottom, anxiety, misinterpretation, and humor. Okay, so what I get from this, guys, is sometimes what you think sometimes for some of you Cancers, what you think and believe is your intuition is not really your intuition. It's anxiety, it's fear. And you are being called to really discern between the difference between fear-based interpretation and your actual gut, inner knowing, and intuition interpretation. Because a lot of times we as human beings, we do mistake our fears and anxieties for intuition. And a lot of times it can kind of be it can almost look the same, but you're being called to really examine that and to look into that, because not everything that you think is your instinct or your intuition is coming from your intuition or instinct. It's coming from your mindset. It's coming from your mind, your thoughts, and your ego. So, in which, you know, if it's not really coming from your intuition, then of course it is going to create an illusion. It's going to create misinterpretation on your part. So, just FYI. Guys, this is your message, Cancer. I hope that it resonated on some level and it was helpful to you guys. Until the next upload, as always, be well and be at peace. Ashe.